Philippines has seen tremendous changes in transportation over the centuries. From bicycles to carriages to jeepneys, buses, and trains, the ways Filipinos move from place to place have evolved significantly throughout history. Before the arrival of foreign colonizers, the Philippines had a well-developed transportation system that was primarily based on the use of water and land. The most commonly used mode of transportation for the indigenous population was the banwa, a small boat used for fishing and traveling between islands. On land, ancient Filipinos used the kalit, a horse-drawn cart, and the sakayan, a horse-drawn carriage for transportation. Overall, pre-colonial transportation in the Philippines was primarily based on the use of water and land with a reliance on human and animal power. These modes of transportation were essential to the daily lives of the indigenous population, allowing them to travel for trade, commerce, and other activities. With the arrival of Spanish colonizers in the Philippines in the 16th century, the transportation system in archipelago underwent significant changes. Built roads and bridges to connect the different regions of the Philippines, making it easier for them to travel and transport goods. During American colonial period, the transportation infrastructure in the Philippines was further developed. Americans introduced new forms of transportation such as trains and automobiles, which greatly improved travel and commerce. They also built airports and ports, which allowed for more efficient transportation of goods and people. The introduction of modern methods of transportation during colonial era greatly improved the transportation system in the Philippines, making it easier for people to travel and transport goods. It also played a key role in development of trade and commerce in the archipelago. The aftermath of World War II had a major impact on transportation around the world, which led to increased investment in transportation infrastructure. With the help of technological and engineering advancement, transport systems were modernized, allowing for further and efficient methods of travel. These developments made it possible to transfer goods, services, and people faster than ever before. The government built new highways and bridges, which greatly improved the country's road network. Introduction of new forms of transportation such as buses, jeepneys, tricycles were widely used for public transportation in urban areas. Establishment of the Light Rail Transit or LRT and Metro Rail Transit or MRT systems in Metro Manila improved transportation in the capital region. Development of airports and seaports greatly improved transportation of goods and people. Use of cars and motorcycles also grew in popularity, leading to an increase in the number of vehicles on the road and need for improved traffic management. Overall, the post-war period in the Philippines saw rapid developments and modernization in transportation. The country's transportation infrastructure was greatly improved and new forms of transportation were introduced to meet the needs of a growth population. These led to increased mobility and improved connectivity, which played a key role in the country's economic growth. However, with the growth in the number of vehicles on the road, traffic congestion has become an increasingly significant issue in urban areas. Transportation in the Philippines has come a long way, but there is still much to be done to ensure its continued success.